Hey, beautiful souls, it's Adrian here. I hope you're all doing beautiful. Welcome to 2020. Happy New Year. So excited to be giving you your first video for the year. Now, I will, as you know, I always do, bring out, I think the last week of the month, I will bring out the full video for all the different signs. This one is just a general guidance that I'm going to do for you quickly just for 2020 for the beginning of the year. So what I'm going to ask you guys is I want to ask you to please select for me 1, 2 or 3. So I'm just going to draw some cards for you here. And I ask you to please choose for me, 1, 2 or 3, whatever comes to mind, and then trusting that that is the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful intuition and life guidance that is required for you. Okay, so let's just do it at 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to shuffle the deck again. And then while I'm doing that, I would like to ask you to please like the video. I appreciate those of you that subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate you subscribing as well. It means the world to me, so I can go ahead, look at the card flying over there. So I can go ahead and do more of these videos for you guys, because I will give it to you a bit better as I go forward, a program of how I'm going to do my readings, but I'm going to follow a very definite structure for full guidance for every zodiac sign. Let's put one from the bottom, the bottom, and the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to have a full reading for every zodiac sign once a month. Then I'm going to have my general guidance one probably in the second week of the month, followed then also by the same 6 ones. But I'll let you all know exactly how that's going to be very soon, as soon as I can get the schedule all worked out. All right, so option 1, 2 or 3. Okay, and then we're going to move number 3 over here. We're going to pop number 2 over number 1, and we're going to go with option number 1 first. So if you chose number 1, there we go. This is for you. Okay, so first card coming out, and this is a very good reminder. This is a very, very powerful reminder, guys. I know that at whichever point in time you might be looking at this is perfect for you. But if you're looking at this in the beginning of the year, or maybe you've come through a very busy period, sorry, we've just come through the seasons, and it was, whether you celebrate Christmas or not is completely irrelevant, because there's quite a lot of hype in the air, and you will all pick up on that. So there's been quite a lot of activity happening in the world. It's been New Year's, and there's been all sort of celebrations that were going on. So now is the time to slow down, to take a nice deep breath, and to almost step back a little bit and allow life to kind of caress you, to kiss you in a sense, and to just calm down a little bit, so that you can move into the next beautiful phase of life possibility that is available for you. Okay, so to go to the next level in a beautiful way, in an easy way, in a simple way, in a way that is not overwhelming, it's time to step back a little bit, maybe even recap a little bit, and then to see, okay, so this is where I was, this is what was happening, and how going forward, how does it seem I'm going forward? What are the options? What is being presented to me right now? But before making any sort of definitive choice, remember to slow down, take a nice meditation, and whether that is that you do the whole cross-legged meditation, or you just sit back and have a nice cup of tea, watch the sunrise. I always say to people, even if it means that you lock yourself in the toilet for 10 minutes and you just sit there, and you just take that little moment of time for yourself, so you can just kind of step back and allow all the beauty of life to present itself to you. Okay, if you obviously want more details on this, you can also order yourself a full detailed reading. All the details are down below. I send you a downloadable video, either 30 minutes or an hour, and also follow me on Instagram, because there's some nice little daily motivations I'm putting up there for you as well. Alrighty. You see? Things have been a little bit upside down, maybe rushing a bit, even kind of maybe getting in the flow of things a little bit, because as I said, things would have been rather overwhelming, rather intense, quite a lot in this past period that has passed. And at whichever point in time you look at this, if you feel that things have always been going a little, it's now a nice time to step back and to just take a nice deep breath and kind of take stock of your life. Take stock of the life and your situations, because you're going through a powerful transformation. And not just yourself, but the whole universe, the whole cosmos is really, really, really going through powerful transformations at the moment. And sometimes it's good to participate in everything that's happening. Sometimes it's good to participate in all the rituals and the moon meditations and all those type of things. But sometimes it's nice to just step back, breathe into your heart space, breathe in some light space, and just take a nice little body break from the experiences of life. Okay, knowing that you'll get there eventually, you'll get there whenever you get there. Remember, when you rush too much, then sometimes you actually miss the beauty along the way. So you might be going from year to year and you eventually get there, but sometimes you miss the beauty of life. So sometimes, instead of being the driver, maybe you want to take a back seat, and so you don't have to concentrate on the road so much, but you actually get to take in the scenery. You get to stop for an ice cream. You maybe take the bus, so you can actually get to see the beauty. All right, let's see what number 2's got here for us. Isolation. Okay, maybe you've been crying quite a bit about the past. I'm not insensitive when I say this, but focusing quite strongly on spilt milk, what didn't work out in the past, what didn't serve you positively, who let you down, who broke your heart, who hurt your feelings. It's time to pack all of that stuff up in a box of forgiveness, in a box of letting go, in a box of knowing that you didn't probably know better at the time, in a box of maybe they didn't know better at the time, or in a box of, maybe they just didn't care. It is quite a hard concept sometimes to accept to yourself, but here's the thing: sometimes people hurt us in this life and they don't care. They really don't care. Okay, if you've been making mistakes in the past, as we all have at some point or the other, it's time to stop chastising yourself for that. Okay, forgive others, forgive yourself for not knowing maybe how to do better at that time. And now it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. Okay, so cry your tears if you must. But if you're going to cry your tears, think of your tears in a symbolic way as being warm. So you're letting go of the feeling, and as you cry those warm tears on the cold ice, you are letting go. Even if you don't know consciously how to do it, at least having the willingness to let go of what doesn't serve you positive, having a better way. So you're saying to yourself, I'm crying right now, my heart is breaking, and that is okay. Okay, that dude on YouTube said it's okay, that dude being me. But it's about letting go and growing into your strength. Okay, growing into your moment, growing into your shine, and also seeing the beauty in the moment. So think almost like crying. Think of water on ice, which is a glassy kind of reflective appearance. So it gives like this nice shine. So every tear that you spill takes you into a new step of being. So every tear that you cry is you taking a step, at least having the willingness in your mind, heart, and soul to take a step towards what's going to serve you in a better way. Okay? And that is how beautiful is this card. This is one of my favorite cards probably in the Osho deck. But this card reminds you that you are number one. You are day one. You are not a mistake. You belong here. It reminds you that you had the curiosity to want to incarnate as a soul having a human being experience. You wanted to be part of this game. You knew that sometimes the game wasn't that cool to play, but you also knew that you were not alone. You also knew that there was a whole soul family out there who support you, who surround you, who's with you all the time. So open your heart, open your mind, open your soul. Be willing to accept assistance from your soul family. Open your heart and soul. I'm opening my heart right now. Then I'm sending you some love. I'm sending all of you some love. Open your heart to receiving that love. And then as you receive the love and it makes your heart smile, send me back some love as well. That way we all help each other. Okay? Don't cling on to the past. It's time to let the past go. This is like holding on to spilt milk. A pattern that is not working out. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. It's time to set you free so that you can shine and ask your soul family for help. Okay? Let's see what we have for number 3. Ooh, look at you, starting off the year with zibang, success, shine, baba boom. Okay, and it's all wonderful, great things. This energy takes you into wonderful things, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things. Just be mindful not to neglect responsibility, especially if you may be in air sign, because it can easily happen for air sign sometimes. I think you're just very misunderstood. Be mindful to not celebrate so much that you maybe neglect your responsibilities. Okay, but apart from that, this beautiful energy in your heart, remember, the more you give gratitude for things, it's like speaking to the universe. And it says, oh, you like this, so let's go forward and let's do that for you. It's about trust. It's about faith. It's about you are making new ties. All right. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. You are making new ties. You are encouraged to place faith and trust in others, even to embrace hope. Okay. Even if it seems like things might not work out, I would say go for situations that are presenting themselves. But also, if they don't work out, at least you went for it. And the fact that you actually opened your heart and the fact that you actually went for chances, that is what's making all the difference in this world. That is what is incredible in this world, because you took the chance. Okay. It's all about taking the chances. And look at this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now, things may be a little bit tumultuous for you at the time, or may soon come. So once again, yeah, I understand now why I got channeled this message that says just be mindful to not party too much, don't neglect your responsibilities, don't overwhelm yourself, and don't be in denial as to what's happening. If things are a little bit overwhelming, it's a phase you're going through. You might feel that you're shaken at the very core of your foundations, at the very foundation of who you are. And it might be quite overwhelming, but it's also, you're going to a very powerful transformational stage. And sometimes, what is very successful, in fact, does not feel all that positive in the beginning. But you are going through a phase. It might be overwhelming. Breathe into your heart space. Try to stay positive about things. Remember having the faith and having the trust, knowing that you are going through a phase of transformation, which is not going to last forever. All right. The more you ease through this process, the easier it can become for you, or the quicker it can pass. All right. So know when things go a little bit south, that it is all just a stage that you are going through. All right. Thank you so much. If any of you want to have some more details, remember I do full detailed readings, either 30 minutes or an hour. I send you a downloadable video so you can look at it again and again, because I really feel that, you will look at something and then 2 weeks down the line, you will look at it again. And then 2 weeks down the line, you will see something very different from what you have maybe seen this time or missed this time. I want you to breathe into this beautiful space of this crystal. It's called the Girasol, which is really great for channeling positive energy, and clarity and psychic ability expanded, welcoming the love and the light of the angels into your life. I use it in all my regression hypnosis sessions because it's just amazing for aligning you with the positive energy of the universe. All right. And thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I will let you guys know soon about when I'm going to do readings for you, going forward, because I really love connecting with you. It means everything to me. I really enjoy it, and I really appreciate your time and your energy. So thank you so much for letting me share that with you. All right. I wish you all the beauty.